So once the Slime Diaries ends up coming to an end, honestly, I'm gonna be really, really sad. The Slime Diaries has been such an enjoyable experience and such a out of left field experience when it comes to that time I was reincarnated as a slime that like I have gotten really used to watching it every single week. Now we know as with anime, all good things must come to an end. But the reality for the Slime Diaries is it's just been so enjoyable to watch it week after week. When the Slime Diaries was first initialized and first came through, there was like, I had the comments of like, what's going on with this animation? Why did they decide to do it that way? And, as the second and third week rolled on, I completely just like all those thoughts completely went away and I was completely immersed into this world that was created inside of a world that I already loved, right? And seeing this more docile, more chill side, comedic side of Tempest and the antics that go on surrounding the main story of Rimuru and that time I was reincarnated as a slime has just been so enjoyable to watch. And honestly, like, I would very much so take another 12 weeks of the Slime Diaries, even if it got all the way to where we are now with reincarnated as a slime, or even if it was like in tandem with it. But regardless, I know here in a couple of weeks, we're going to be back talking about reincarnated as a slime back into the proper anime. And I know that that one is so awesome. I love reincarnated as a slime so much. And, where they left off with Veldora and stuff is just so important. But I'm still going to be I'm going to have a hole in my heart, essentially, for the Slime Diaries. One interesting thing that they really did in today's episode is they reintroduced Mulin to the world of Slime Diaries. They reintroduced her, with her being kind of like, looking at Tempest through a crystal ball, her seeing Millen and being like, I can never avoid her, and her divulging the information that she's going to have to go and infiltrate Tempest, which is her mission that she got in Season 2 from Lord Clayman. So what they did this episode I thought was, really important from that aspect of they kind of sped up the timeline closer. They closed the gap closer to where we are now with Mulin being introduced and her kind of like, probably coming into the fray pretty soon here as well. So I thought that was really interesting as far as like a timeline perspective. But like I said, regardless, I'm going to really miss Slime Diaries once it goes away. I'm hoping that it gets greenlit for a Season 2. I would love to see more of Slime Diaries, whether it be, once reincarnated as a slime, the season finally wraps up, and after that they have plans. Or maybe it's something like a winter 2021, or even, next year, maybe like spring 2022. I would love to see another reinvigoration of the anime again. I also know in the world of reincarnated as a slime that there's more than one spin-off of the anime, so I'm very interested to see on if we get a different spin-off, because I know there's a few different stories when it comes to reincarnated as a slime. So this just made me confident and interested to the world, and I know that the creator has a lot of good stories to tell, and I know that the companies animating this and publishing this have a really good head on their shoulders, so have good teams. So I'm excited to see on what they do next with the IP and with the property. For episode 10, very cute episode, very focused on winter, very focused on snowfall, very focused on introducing snow into Tempest and the rage of the snowfall that brought, this crazy snowfall. We got to be taken through all of the different experiences that Rimuru was able to have, some of which he wasn't able to have in his real life before. With such as, creating a kind of like an igloo snow fort for him and the kids and for Milim. We got to see Milim take part of a lot of different things. I've seen her more now than we did in the core anime, which has been amazing to see. It just solidifies my love for her so much and makes me worried for her as we get reintroduced to the proper reincarnated as a slime because of what's happening with her right now. But we got to see Rimuru enjoy building his sand fort, building his sand igloo, with him and the kids, seeing them experience that. And I thought that was so cute and so fun. We got to see him, basically command all of Tempest, get them gathered and get them all shoveling snow. The scene with Yume, You know, he could do chores, he could do handyman chores, or he can go train with Hakuro. I thought that was amazing. And again, like I said, you know, the introduction of Mulin back into the episode too. Overall, such a really, really cute episode today. I really enjoyed watching it. I had a lot of laughs, and it, you know, there's some emotion here, you know, with like the orcs, you know, with what happened in the past. They showed the orcs past about like, you know, how they've handled winter before and kind of the drastic change now. And how like the orc king or whatever is like basically saying that like I'm never gonna allow that to happen again. You know, never to this town, never to Tempest. And what that scene did for me specifically was just solidify the love that everybody in Tempest has for where they live now, and they will do anything to protect their home and protect their loved ones. That includes Rimuru, all of them. They're all a family now, and they have such a attachment to Tempest, and it's beautiful to see. Guys, we're going to be trucking our way into episode 11 and 12. I can't believe it, but overall, I mean, such an enjoyable episode today, but such an enjoyable anime. And like I said, I'm going to be so sad when it goes away, and I'm going to remember this as a really good anime to watch. This will definitely be one of those that I definitely watch when it gets dubbed eventually. I'll rewatch it again, because I think this will be really cool to be able to watch dubbed, and I think my daughter would enjoy this too. Let me know what you guys thought about the anime overall, but let me know what you guys thought about episode number 10 down in the comments below. If you guys want to see our full reaction today, check the cards or the pinned comments. And thank you for joining us for another review and another week of That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime, the Slime Diaries, Tensura Nikki. I appreciate you guys coming through. We'll see you guys next week for episode number 11. Peace out, everyone.